guys, what is up? We're here, it's your boy Ben, and today, I know it's been a while, but we are making another creating new Pokemon video. Now, because I don't know where else to look, I've looked in my yard, I've looked in my front yard, I might go on a walk, but for now, we're gonna go ahead and use a random animal generator and a random type generator to randomize a Pokemon, and then I will go with it. And I also got a comment that I will show right here, and it was saying to make a Pokemon based on a laser tag set. So I googled some laser tag sets, and yeah, that'll be the final Pokemon of today. I'm thinking maybe a Pokemon that will use lasers for its advantage, maybe some sort of cave Pokemon that lives in the dark, or something along those lines. But for now, we will do, I'm planning on doing 3, but we might do 4, and we might do 5, and we might do 6, depending on how this goes. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and let's generate 3 different animals. And the reason I'm doing 3 is so I can choose between 1. And here we go. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so here we have the African penguin, the bumblebee, and the European cat snake. Well, I really want to do a penguin Pokemon, so I think we're gonna go with the penguin, African penguin. And for here, it's gonna be so perfect. It's beautiful. A water ice penguin. It might sound boring, but we'll make it work. And here's African penguin. We can actually hear how it sounds. Okay. Here, and so what I'm noticing in these images is that they look like there's the actual image before, but they look like they tend to have their mouth open like this. So what if it was like a water penguin that would shoot ice from its mouth? That would be cool. And okay, let's get started. Okay, so right off the bat, I needed something to go off with. So I got a picture of an African penguin, and drawing the beak open was something that I could not get to look right, so I eventually just went with the classic Pokemon beak, basically. Thought it looked good, so I was thinking of patterns I could use. I loved the eye I drew on the right, and I wanted to replicate it so bad, but because I'm not that good with Photoshop, I couldn't figure out how to make it on the same layer and, you know, make it actually look good. I tried all sorts of things. It just wasted so much time. When I finally had something I was proud with, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna draw something that's good enough. I started doing the body. I kind of wanted it to kind of be hunched over like the penguins are, and kind of look like a Pokemon at the same time. They have webbed feet, I gave them wings, made it look like he was encapsulated in ice, and then started coloring him and shading, and it's honestly just really fun. I love shading and stuff. I know I said I hated it before, but it's just really nice and peaceful. And yeah, so I shaded the ice, and I really tried to make it look like ice. And it ended up looking like diamonds from Minecraft unintentionally, but it still looks pretty good. I made his fur blue, and his head, I wanted it to keep that kind of African penguin feel, so I added a black stripe with a white outer side. Kind of looks like the top of an eggshell. It works nicely. Made the bottom of his wings the same color, as well as his feet, and shaded that. And all I had to do lastly was color in the little pieces of ice that was coming off of his bottom shell. And once I was done with that, I was done with the coloring part of our first Pokemon. Introducing Corey, the ice penguin Pokemon. It's a water ice type. Already knew that. And on the left here, you can see Pancori. And on the right, you can see his shiny form. The white and black is inverted, and the ice is a little bluer, and his fur is, or feathers, is now brown, because it's kind of based upon like a baby penguin, you know, like a baby African penguin's fur is brown, and I just made its beak yellow because it fit with the brown. And on the left are its stats. It's a lot better than last episode's Werb. It's a little worse than a starter, but it's still pretty good, especially since it has two types. Its defense is amazing, as you can see. Its attack is pretty good, but its HP and speed aren't the greatest. There's a 60% chance for it to be male, 40% chance to be female, and the description is Pancori love to swim and sleep. They are known for eating a lot and being quite lazy. Some people even keep them as pets because they are a great water source with their infinite supply of ice. I don't know why I put that symbol there in accident. But its ability is shell armor, which if it's like a critical hit, it does less. So it's pretty good. And yeah, I'm really proud of this Pokemon, but it took so long to draw, mainly because I was just getting used with like there's a lot of issues with Photoshop and stuff. But it will have one more evolution. It'll be like a big one. But I think I want to right now move on to the laser Pokemon, because I can tell the evolution's probably gonna take up the rest of the video, and I kind of want to give the laser Pokemon a big chunk of the video, maybe even give it an evolution too. So let's go ahead and move on to him. We're back here, and here we have some laser tag sets again. This comment, thank you. But something I'm noticing is that they come in like main colors of kind of blue, red, green, and white. I'm seeing a lot of like also yellow and green kind of swap out for each other, but mainly it's the red, green, white, and blue. But here there's like yellow and light blue, but I'm gonna stick with the red, green, white, and blue. I think those are gonna be the primary colors for our Pokemon. And now I kind of want it to be like a cave dweller thing, and it has like some like thing in its chest that it can project a laser with, and depending on like its color, it's what color the laser is. It like varies. It's like random, kind of like Minior or something like that. Like you can get a red one, a green one, a white one, and a blue one, and that they would also have like different personalities. Like red one would be angry, the green one would be happy, the white one would kind of be like more like quiet, and the blue one would be like sad. Something like that. I think that would be a pretty cool Pokemon. So let's do it.
Alright, so for this cave-dwelling Pokemon, I kind of wanted to just make it something cute, but like really dangerous at the same time. And I thought it would be interesting to go with the Texas Blind Salamander, aka the Axolotl, because they live in the cave, perfect. They're rare, perfect. And it's ironic because they really can't see well, if at all. And having a Pokemon that can actually light up the whole cave and let all the other Pokemon see in it, I think it would be a pretty cool kind of dynamic to do. And I wanted it to be bipedal to kind of give it that more humanoid look, since we are touching with very human emotions, I think. And I kind of just wanted a base for it, and I could make the angry, sad, chill, happy version of it with that base, and they would all have the same base. So I started with the red, and I thought that I could attempt to make the red look like it was glowing, which I did a fairly good job with. And I made it like a dark gray. I really like how this turned out. And originally I was gonna have it like that, but I made it a little more Pokemon-y by giving it eyes that look like that. And I thought that really helped and shaded it all. And I would say the red one is my least favorite of the four, but I still really like it. I just think the eyes are a little too small. Like, he's supposed to be cute. But I finished shading him, and these guys really don't look like Pokemon, which is fine. It's my own game. By the way, I am making this into a game with all these characters. I'll do a whole other thing about that. But, it's my own game, so a lot of them are gonna be kind of my style, not really Pokemon style, but hugely inspired by, of course, Pokemon and YouTuber TrueGreen7, who literally inspired this whole thing. I had, of course, made Pokemon before I started watching this channel, but the whole, like, walking around, looking at things and stuff, like, that was all his idea. But, so yeah, I had my angry version, and I erased his entire face, and I wanted to make the chill white version, which, it's either this one or the green one. That's my favorite. I love just his expression. Just looks so smug. But I really like the grayish white I used for him, and I colored his entire body white / gray, made the inside of the gem glowy, and like, of course, shaded everything around. And I love it so much. Like, these guys are so cool. And then I just kind of cycled through in amazement. Do the green one. And once I was finished with green, I decided to do the final one, blue. I was really happy with green. He might be my favorite. I love how happy he is. And now blue is a sad one, and to really pronounce the sadness in him, when you shade inwards on the eyes, kind of makes him look like he's tired, like had enough, and it really adds a nice effect.
So, I have finished Lesoro, the laser Pokemon. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Okay, it's an electric rock type. Amazing. Kind of, right? Ground. Its main weakness. Counters with the raw. No, that's not true. Super effective weakness against. But it does now be good against fire, so that's cool. And so they love this thing in groups of 4, and they have a bright glowing gem in their stomach that, if reflected, has the same effect as a laser. They have amazing stats, with a total of 430. and their abilities illuminate, which if you have them in your party, you have a higher chance of finding Pokemon. And there's a 50% chance for it to be male, 50% chance for it to be female. And depending on the color, you get a stat boost. So red is plus 30 attack, white is plus 30 speed, green is plus 30 HP, and blue is plus 30 defense. And you get your colors depending on their nature. And if it's something like neutral or something, it's just random. But the stat boost still applies. So if it's like a bold stat, it's probably gonna be red. If it's like a lazy stat, it's gonna be white. If it's like adamant, it's green. If it's shy or naive, it's blue, like that. And yeah, so this is Lesoro. I think that's gonna be it for today. Both of these Pokemon took a little over 30 minutes to do. Took a little over an hour. Editing's probably gonna take another hour. And all this probably took about 2 hours to make. Please like and subscribe, share this with your friends, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!